Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, I'll take you along on our unforgettable road trip to Cameron Highlands, our first destination during our road trip in Malaysia. So buckle up for a scenic adventure filled with beautiful landscapes, delicious food, and memorable moments. Our journey began with a car rental ordeal. Trust me, it wasn't easy. We rented a car from Europe Car after facing availability issues with top rental brands. While my family handled the paperwork inside, I was left waiting outside with all our luggage, starving and braving the intense heat. After what felt like forever, we finally got the car. Though it wasn't perfect, it served us well enough for the trip. Due to the delay, we started our road trip in the evening from Kuala Lumpur. As we hit the road, the lush greenery and romantic rainy weather instantly lifted my spirits. The drive was nothing short of magical. Palm trees lined the route, and some hilly stretches reminded me of the Andaman Islands. We made a brief stop at a rest area where I couldn't help but notice the chirping birds, stray cats, and interesting Malaysian car models in the parking lot. Although there were eateries like McDonald's, Subway, and Dunkin' Donuts, I didn't grab a bite. My mood was still affected by the earlier wait in the sun. The rain continued to enhance the journey as we approached Cameron Highlands. While the hilly roads triggered a bit of motion sickness, the breathtaking scenery kept me captivated. Cameron Highlands is known for its cool climate, tea estates, and serene views. It's no wonder it's a popular hill station. We checked into Hotel De La Ferns for the night, and though the hotel was average, I rested there until the next morning to recover from my travel fatigue. The next morning greeted us with a misty and magical atmosphere. After soaking in the beauty of exotic flowers grown on the hotel premises, we headed to our first destination for the day. The Bharat Tea Estate is named after the Bharat Group, which owns and operates the plantation. The Bharat Group originates from Uttar Pradesh, India, and established its presence in Cameron Highlands, Malaysia in 1933. This is the birthplace of the Cameron Valley Tea brand, a household name in Malaysia. We opted for a buggy ride to explore the plantation. With misty weather, picturesque landscapes, and funky music playing in the buggy, it felt like a fairy tale. While the plantation was scenic and well maintained, I found it somewhat average compared to other tourist spots I visited. Next up, we explored the BOH tea plantation. BOH is a renowned tea brand across Southeast Asia, but much like Bharat, the visit felt underwhelming. While both plantations offered beautiful views and quality tea, there wasn't much else to do. At BOH, my family enjoyed refreshments at the crowded restaurant, but I skipped it due to my bad mood. We did a quick tour of the small tea factory, though photography wasn't allowed, and purchased some tea and merchandise at the store. The highlight of our trip came later, trying steamboat for the first time. For those unfamiliar, steamboat or hotpot is a traditional Chinese dish where diners cook an array of raw ingredients like vegetables, tofu, and noodles in a simmering pot of flavorful broth. We chose tomato and seaweed soups and enjoyed fresh, high quality ingredients. The flavors were incredible. This meal was truly one of the best I've ever had. Later that night, we visited a local market offering strawberry flavored goods. teas, biscuits, and coffee. We picked up some unique items, including dairy free 3 in 1 coffee mixes, a common find in Southeast Asia. To wrap up our Cameron Highlands journey, we stopped at a South Indian restaurant for a banana leaf meal. Although banana leaf meals are popular in Malaysia due to the Indian diaspora, I personally didn't enjoy the flavors. However, my brother's puri or bhatura turned out surprisingly delicious. The next morning, we checked out of Cameron Highlands and embarked on our journey to Penang, passing through scenic routes and making pit stops at petrol stations along the way. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed this vlog, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more exciting travel stories. I'd love to read your supportive comments. Your encouragement means the world to me. Don't forget to share this video with travel enthusiasts or anyone dreaming of a Malaysia getaway.